whatever.
Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bryony and I do cruelty-free and vegan makeup reviews and tutorials on this channel and deep dives into the environmental and ethical issues with the beauty industry. So subscribe because I come up with new videos every single Tuesday, and don't forget to also check me on Instagram right here where I am on there all the time. Check out my stories as well, I share a lot of very useful information on there. So today what we're doing is we're creating this Britney Spears Stronger look. This is as close as I could get to recreating the actual look that was done on Britney for the Stronger music video, and I kind of figured this was perfect because I got a palette which just screamed this to me, and also in 2021 cool tones are coming in, and so I'm like, finally I get to wear silver eyeshadow again, and I'm fully embracing that. Britney Spears has always been a big inspo for me throughout my life. I've always adored the makeup looks that are actually done on her for her music videos, and so that's why we're kind of doing this today. I've already done a video on Lucky. Everything that I've used is listed down below. Everything is also cruelty-free, vegan, and not owned by parent companies that test on animals. Let's just jump straight into it. My base is already done, and I've used the White Pearl T2C from Uoma Beauty. This is their Say What foundation. It's amazing, but obviously you can see it doesn't really match my fake tan. You can literally, I've got like a Frankenstein line. Please try to ignore that. Britney's eyebrows. Now, they would have been using like a combination of pencil and powder. I don't really have those things, so I'm just going to be using my Mellow Cosmetics. This is the brow pomade in the shade Taupe. I'm going to rush through this, but for Britney's brows, they actually have a definitive angle to them, so I'm just going to try and make sure that I can recreate that angle. We're not at the stage of time yet where eyebrows completely disappeared, but they were definitely finer, but they hadn't fully disappeared. See what I mean? Now we've got that little angle, so I'll just repeat that on the other side. I actually genuinely hate the way that this one has turned out, so I'm just going to do what I can to like brush through it. But using my Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder right now, and I'm not actually like fully dabbing everything on with like a beauty blender because she still does have like a dewy finish, but I just want to still make sure that this is like set in place. We mentioned before Britney is super tanned, so I'm going with my AC on Tour Contour Highlighting Palette. I'm actually just going to use that same big brush, and I'm just going to go in with this shade down here, so any sort of like bronzing will do. The thing with like Britney's face, she has a much smaller forehead to me. She's got a bit more of like definitely a heart because she does not have a diamond, whereas I absolutely have an oval, and like that's why I've had to tease my hair so much because my face shape is, and head shape actually just comes straight up, so I need to like bring this extra volume out here, otherwise I look like a peanut. Now I'm just adding the contouring, so I'm going in with the contour shade here because they were doing this with music videos, but they weren't actually doing this you know, like when it comes to like day to day, because we didn't have YouTube back then. It's a weird thought to have, but we just had no YouTube, so like if you wanted to see like how a star had done their makeup, you had to look in a magazine or you had to watch the video as many times as you could, which basically meant like keeping MTV on all the time. Britney's nose is a very different shape to mine, so I'm actually just going underneath. We don't want to have like the Instagram nose, I'm just trying to create like a slightly different shape. Now we're obviously onto the main event, which is the eyes, and I recently bought my Beaute palette. It's called Beaute, okay, I had a look on their website and it meant say it Beaute, so I'm trying to say things in the correct way. Look at that. I did a silver look during the week, and that was when I was like, oh my god, this is like the perfect palette for Britney's Stronger. So that's why we're here now. So I'm going to first off take the shade Pure. You can of course use any sort of like cool toned palette that has like silvers in it. Like for example, if you want like more of a cheap one, you can use that Stone Cold Fox one. I'm personally trying to support more indie brands and black owned businesses, and Ace Beaute is a black owned business, so, and of course it's an indie brand too, so that's sort of where I'm at. Now what I'm doing is just with a fluffy brush, we're using a grey as our transition. Now we've been using warm tones for such a long time now, but in the music video, and also I watched the making of this music video as well this morning. It is free to watch on YouTube. It's like pretty interesting, but the thing is like you can sort of see her makeup and how it actually looks as opposed to like just in the video, because the thing is like with lighting effects, and what I'll do is at the end of this video I'll show you like the sort of editing lighting effects that you can have. They've desaturated things to a certain degree, but then they've also got different lighting effects on which takes away like peachy tones and stuff, so it makes like her hair look more yellow in places and like greeny yellow, and like gives like a blue sort of shift over the top. So it's actually not as light a makeup look as what you may think. And all we're doing with this is we're just making this go up. Now, Britney's eyes are a different shape to mine as well. If only I was Derek Barry, I'd be having so much of an easier time with this. Any sort of like fluffy dome brush will do. Now, I have like quite a wide lid space, so it's very easy for me to do this. But if you have like hooded eyes or a smaller lid space, using this brush or this size of brush will be too big for you, so I'd recommend just using like a smaller one, but just make sure it's fluffy. Now, I'm just taking a small dome fluffy brush. This is the Miss Shady Lady. Going with Stone, which is this colour here, because you always build up to black, you never go straight in with a black eyeshadow. All I'm doing is creating like that classic sort of cat eye shape, and we're taking this along that lash line and we're coming around into the crease in very small circular motions. Another thing is Britney was actually the one that had the idea for this music video. So she actually came to the director and was just like, I want this. This is like, well, she didn't say it like that because Britney's like way nicer than that. She's got like that southern manners about her. Oh my god, you know like that chair dance thing that she does? So she actually fell off that because when they were rehearsing, this is the thing that doesn't like make sense to me, because from a health and safety perspective, just because I've been on enough health and safety committees to know, it's like if you are rehearsing on something, you have to rehearse using actual props as well, and being in that environment too, like that is so important. But they had been using like a regular wooden chair on like slippery floors, and then Britney falls off the chair, and it's like, oh, big wonder, because the floor was sticky that they were dancing on, and the chair was like heaps heavier, so and higher and just bigger. You can start off learning on the wooden chair, but then wouldn't you want to like have the same setting to make sure that like injuries weren't going to happen? Why would you want to risk the health and safety of like one of the actual biggest stars on the planet? Because that lawsuit would have been ugly. Not as ugly as the one that she's having to deal with right now, but that is a separate matter. I hate her father. Just as a side note, there is a channel which I'll just put on screen right now. Oh, sorry, I'm going in with blackout right now. Just a tiny bit of blackout. Because we're taking this along that lid and we're just deepening this up. I also do not trust her boyfriend. Let me know if you trust her boyfriend, because those stage photos to, what was it, Hawaii or something? I'm like, we all know that in LA you can actually hire planes. Like, they literally have like those influencer planes where people just go to pretend like they're rich. The whole setup just felt really, really fake. I just worry about her a lot. I kind of feel like she's gonna become that tragic case like what happened with Marilyn. You just don't want to see it. Like, I don't want to see it. I want her to just be free. Like, and it's fine. She's actually said that she wants to have someone there to help look after her and whatever. And it's like, that's okay. That's absolutely fine. That's no worries. It doesn't mean that her father gets to like have all of her earnings, makes her go on tours and stuff. If you get a conservatorship, you should basically not be able to function as a human. So I don't really know how like the legal system in the States works, which is why I'm saying like go follow this channel so then you can like see all the tea that is going on. And also the fact that she wants the public to know what is going on and then not letting that happen. I'm like, She wants people to be able to see these court cases. She wants people to be able to see what's happening. For her eye shape, it actually comes down pretty low with the way that things are actually smudged out, because her eye shape like definitely dips down a whole bunch. So we're just trying to sort of recreate that. Anyway, we're going in with Moon Glow, which is a really nice silver now. This isn't like too intense a silver. It just gives a beautiful shimmer, but I'm applying this with a flat shader brush, so then we do get a bit more intensity. Personally, I love cool shades on like for eyeshadows, and I'm super, super happy that we're getting like cool shades coming back in. I think warm palettes, like anyone that's trying to create a warm palette this year or come up with a warm palette this year, it won't really go down very well. People want the cool shades, which is another reason why I'm very glad that I got this. So I'll be able to be relevant for as long as possible, because I'm trying to not buy very much makeup. You need an eyeliner, and an eyeliner that you can smudge. I've just got my Infinity waterproof eyeliner. This is from Thrive Causemetics. It's a very charitable company. It's a really, really nice company. But what I'll do first is I'm just going to tightline first, all the way through the waterline. Then it also smudges down. So I've got that fully lined, and now I'm just going to go along that top lash line as well. You don't need a liquid liner or anything, you don't even need to be all that tidy with this. Then make sure you get in between all those lashes in the bottom. Yeah, basically use like any smudging tool that you want. Like this obviously comes with a little smudger on the end. And you just want to make sure that that is all filled in, all very black. And there you go, and we're just going to repeat this on the other eye. But you see what I mean about like that difference? Like, would you believe that I spent 45 minutes on my hair today to try and make it look as messy as it does in that music video? Okay, the eyes are nearly done. Obviously you need mascara and falsies. She absolutely has falsies on in this video. Not like as dramatic as what we use today traditionally, but they are a cat shaped lash. So yeah, I'm just using my waterproof mascara. This is from Causemetics again. This is their tubing one. I don't even have a container for this yet, but this is my Nabla Cosmetics blush that I just bought. Okay, this is in the shade Nectarine. Basically, I didn't really want to have like too pink a blush for this. This is like peachy. This is Nabla Skin Glazing in the shade Ozone. Any cheek highlighter brush. This one's even just from Real Techniques. Now I am putting on some highlight, because like I said, her face is still dewy, so we can totally get away with doing this. Well, is I'm just going in with a little tiny brush, and I'm using this as like my brow highlight too. I'm going to apply my false eyelashes. These are the Highland ones from Sass Beauty, and then I'll be back and show you how to get like that cool frosted like effect to your lips. Now we've just made that line of like fake tan really distinctive. Now we need to finish off our lips. First off, lip liner. This is the BFF lip liner. Now, if you don't need to wear lip liner, you don't have to. I can't not. Because I've already told you before, my face is very lopsided. A video is up here all about that. Any like nudie pink lip liner will absolutely work. Part of me is getting Bridget Bardot vibes from this. And any sort of like light pink. You just don't want it to be like too pink. This is Big Break from Colourpop. This is the same lipstick that I wore for my wedding. It's just the perfect pink neutral and I adore it. But when you look at her lips, they are that, of course, metallic shine, because this was early 2000s or 2000 whenever the video came out. And so what I'm actually using, this is the Rose Quartz. This is the Prismatic lip gloss. This is just from e.l.f. But because of like the shine and sheen on this, it will get us like that frosty effect that we want. I'm pretty much just making do with like what I've got, and I do recommend that you do the same. Like, you never have to buy like all of the stuff that I'm saying that I'm using. And so when you actually see this in like the light, you can absolutely tell that it's got like the prismatic sort of shimmer. Like, you can see it on here, and so then that absolutely does translate to your lips. I managed to do this in exactly 40 minutes to make this look. So to get my hair looking like this, of course it's washed clean, but if you have like day-old hair, maybe even 3-day-old hair, this would probably work even better. I just used the Lorenzo Defense Extinguish thermal spray with argan oil. Then I also used the Lust flexible hairspray, and to create like this volume which kind of has like this almost gritty effect once it's in your hair. This is the Lorenzo Elements Quicksand. Now all of these products were sent to me, but like I said, I just sort of wanted to share with you like the products that I used. Britney does have crimped hair in this. She's got like some strands that are straightened. She's got some bits that are like curled. So I just sort of did like a very rough and tumble sort of curl with a straightening iron, because I don't have all of those things. The way that they described her in the video was like, just get rid of all of that sweetness that you're known for, everything, and you're just here. There you go. Now you can see it all. I love the intro though. Like, I remember them telling her, it's like, you need to think like really hard and just be like, what? Who is that? Whatever. And all I've got in my head is now, hush, just stop. There's nothing you can do or oh my god, it's such a bop. I'm sorry, that is like actually one of the best breakup songs. I know that I'm very happily married, but it's still a heckin' bop. Yeah, I hope that you love this, enjoyed this video, and don't forget to tag me on Instagram right here if you actually do recreate this look. I'd love to see how you do this. If you have a hair crimper, oh my god, please do that. I just wanted to have like a cruelty-free and vegan way to show you how to do this Britney look, and I hope that you found this useful. New videos come out every single Tuesday, so don't forget to subscribe. Next week we have a video all about Cruelty, and I highly recommend that you subscribe for that, because I'm working on it right now. It's a lot of It's pretty shady. I'm just gonna say that. Anyway, thank you lovelies so much for watching. I'll see you again on Tuesday. Bye. Oh wait, no. Britney was told not to be sweet. I can't be sweet. Whatever. Look how much gloss I've got on my lips. That's a lot. This is very 2000s. Okay, bye.